In today's day and age where the black man is constantly struggling to find his path and his way in society, we have a group of individuals called Foundational Black Americans who seek to destroy and pull down any individual of black lineage who is not African American. No one says an individual cannot take pride in their culture and where they are from. But when you use your culture to tear down another individual who looks like you and demean that individual by calling them a thiever, or by seeking to remove yourself and separate yourself from those individuals because you believe they are less than you, then this defeats the purpose of the many great black leaders in the past, like Fred Hampton, Malcolm X, and including Louis Farrakhan, who have constantly fought for black individuals to come together to unite and push towards economic advantage for each other. Because only as a collective group can black individuals seek to move forward within America. Many of these foundational black Americans, they see Africans and Caribbean blacks as thievers who come over to America to latch themselves onto their culture, to gain economic advantage. And at the same time, they say these individuals do not help the African American. Yet at the same time, the Arab and the Jews, who profit greatly by setting up business within the black community and who also run the very same hip-hop industry which they seek to claim that Africans and Caribbean people latch themselves onto, including Puerto Rican people, have no right to partake in their culture or have a voice in their culture. But yet, you will not dare see one of these individuals speak out against the Jewish monopoly of hip-hop culture. They will, on the other hand, attack anyone who is African or Caribbean because they believe these individuals are lowly individuals with no country of value. This is the mentality of the foundational black American online. I must stress online because this group is nothing more than an online group. You will hardly see any African American who is educated running around claiming this nonsense and defending it in public. Matter of fact, it would be very unlikely for one of these individuals to speak to a Caribbean or African person and call them a thiever to their face, as this term is demeaning and insulting, as we know the word thiever in the dictionary to mean an animal tied to a rope. Therefore, when the African American calls a Caribbean or an African thiever, he is saying he's an animal lashing himself on to African American culture to make himself seem more than he is. This is the mentality of these individuals, very uneducated and unmotivated individuals who blame everyone for their problems except themselves. The slaves would have fought and gained freedom to give these individuals a platform to walk on. With the movement of civil rights under Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, these individuals would have sought to put them in a better position. But yet, following the 80s onwards, these individuals sought to set themselves up in gangs, affiliate themselves with gang culture, and promote this as African American culture. Yet, they will blame the Jamaicans, the Haitians, and all these individuals for the state that they themselves are in. These foundational black Americans must come to the realization that no one is at fault for the position that they are in besides themselves. And if they seek to remove themselves from the current situations they are in, they must seek to educate themselves and build a community rather than tear down individuals who are coming to seek the betterment of themselves and promote unity and strength among Black individuals. In the very same sense, these individuals don't realize that Malcolm X and Louis Farrakhan, they are the products of immigrants. And according to the African American, the foundational Black American, anyone of Caribbean descent is a Tiva. Therefore, these very same Tivas who fought for the rights of these very same foundational Black Americans, if they were alive today, they will see nothing but the spit in their face from these foundational Black Americans for their hard work of delivering and working tirelessly to put them in a better position. Now we can see as Caribbean and African people, where the Jews, the whites, the Latinos, the Mexicans do not associate with these individuals because they seek nothing more than division and destruction. And the further away you are from them, the better for you as an individual. Therefore, I recommend any individual seeking upliftment of African and Caribbean descent to avoid these individuals within this movement, as they have nothing to bring but destruction.